Akolibed and Toromivana have been on an absolute pop-off this week, and Akolibed even shared his thoughts on Toromivana and what he thinks of him as a player. And also, Whitecat is out of the top 50? All that and more in today's episode of Osu News. Before we do get started though, I have a special message for y'all. Okay, so tomorrow is July 28th and I will be attending COE 2025. I will be there for the entirety of the event, all 7 days from July 28th until August 3rd. So if you do meet me there, come say hi, let's have fun. I will be also filming a vlog, so stay tuned for that. You will experience the entire COE experience that I had in the form of video, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. So both Akolibed and Toromivana, like I said in the start of the video, have been on an absolute pop-off. So let's go over some of the scores that they have set, starting off with Akolibed and his absolute wild score on Prismatics, which is a night score that he managed to set with 96.90% accuracy, only a 1 miss run, and the play is worth 1,449 PP. It could have been worth a 1,597 PP if it wasn't for that miss and that slider break. It could have almost been a 1,600 PP play as well. Akolibed also quickly farmed the map by the name of Green Greens, which he managed to farm with hidden DT, getting 98.60% accuracy, the number 2 score on the map, and rewarding himself with a 1,215 PP play. We're getting welcomed by Akolibed to the old era with a 3-mod FC on Sidetrack Day, the end of the Scythel difficulty pretty much. Basically a practice death that he managed to get 98.62% accuracy, and he actually managed to FC the ending, which is 11.22 stars. Speaking of which, he also managed to get a 4 miss run with hidden DT on the short version of Sidetrack Day, which is worth 1080 PP because of his 90.45% accuracy. The play still would have been worth 1350 PP if he FC'd with that act. But the craziest score that Akolibed set that week is his hidden DT FC on Reign of Fear, the highest difficulty of the map, getting the exact same accuracy that Ninerik got on his FC with hidden double time, and he got rewarded with a staggering 1626 PP play, earning himself the number 2 spot on the map due to a dropped slider end. Toromivana has been an absolute pop-up this week, starting off with his 3-mod FC on Blue Goose, which he FC'd with 96.32% accuracy, the number 1 spot on the map, and the play is worth 1146 PP. He also managed to get a 1 miss, 1 slaughter break run on Scythel's difficulty of Sidetrack Day. In the run, he managed to get 98.57% accuracy, 76 UR, and the play is worth 1587 PP. And it also could have been a 1.7k PP play if this was FC. Speaking of DC Hard Rock, he managed to get an FC on Over the Top with that specific mod combination, managing to FC the map with 97.75% accuracy, and the play is worth 1341 PP, and he actually managed to get the number 5 spot on the leaderboards with this score. But the craziest thing that he managed to achieve this week is his FC with DT Hard Rock on Ascension to Heaven. He managed to FC the map with 96.46% accuracy, which is a higher accuracy play than Eterna scores on this map, and the play is worth 1301 PP. Now, like I previously said, Akolibed did share his thoughts on what he thinks about Toromivana. On July 24th of 2025, he didn't ask me anything on Twitter. He was asked 2 very important and big questions. First one being if he will ever retake number 1 or consider retaking number 1 spot, and the second one is if he thinks that Toromivana is legit or not. For rank 1, there is maybe a slight chance that he will consider retaking it, especially with his recent pop-off. As for Toromivana, he thinks that his tapping is legit and one of the best in the game, and as for his aim, he thinks it's a bit weird. But yeah, what do you personally think about these recent Akolibed and Toromivana pop-offs? Do let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Also, if you've made it this far into the video, then consider hitting that sub button to be informed with the latest Osu news in the community. But something tragic happened on the Osu leaderboards recently. So we all know who Whitecat is, the popular X-1 Osu player who hasn't really been playing competitively in the game a lot since he has achieved everything that he has wanted. Well, because of that factor that I just mentioned, since 2019 he has been in the top 50 50, and as of yesterday, the 26th of July 2025, White Cat is no longer on the top 50 leaderboards of Osu. That is right, the day has officially come, and it's absolutely insane to think about. Or at least that's what people are saying under the comments of that Reddit post that I just showed you. But to say the least, time really flies, and some things just come to an end. Some other important news that happened this week: it's winter, or also known as Karelia's Uta from 2022 has finally been qualified. It has officially been 1 year since Akolibed has reached rank 1. Jeff Glorpington has reverted his name to a secret box. Sweet Holic has now been qualified as well. Goodbye Moonman, the famous Osu map, has failed the loved voting by 2 votes. A new Black Rover TV-sized map has been qualified. The Magic Animals is now the first person to hold a pass on every 10-star plus map without any difficulty reducing mods. And finally, the Osu website now shows raid edit numbers. If you haven't watched my previous video related to the spare situation, then be sure to click the video that is on screen right now. And I'll see you at COE or just the next video. Bye bye.